watching Fusion 263, The Road to Collision, and we got Kemu versus Jukain here up first.
All right, pretty interesting set to start things off here. I actually haven't seen much of Kemu before, but Jukain is a name I am more than familiar with in the Jersey scene.
Right.
Pretty decent player, all things considered. Especially like considering the region that they're from. That's that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, for sure. Jukain, one of the staples of Jersey, has been playing for as long as I can remember, even up until the Smash 4 days, was a strong Cloud main, transitioned into Ultimate playing Cloud, but found their roots in the Peach. And that Peach, I mean, you already said it, pretty strong character. Definitely, I want to say he's like a gatekeeper at this point when it comes to the tri-state scene, especially here in Jersey. If you can beat Jukain, you can probably go pretty far in bracket. If you struggle against Jukain, then you know you're probably like in that mid-range section of Jersey. But Kemu has a lot to prove here today as the first match. It is the 90th seed versus the 39th seed. Yes, you heard it here first, folks. 90th seed. That means we are above 90 players here in Fusion 263. And what better way to start off than a quick button check? But it looks like we're going to get Peach versus Bayo. What do you think of that?
A matchup that I've seen a couple of times at high level, but definitely one that is still a little bit hard to come by. I mean, there's not really that many top Bayo or Peach reps, but still both characters that are really underrated in their own right.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't see many Peaches doing it nowadays. You still have Mudace around, and I'm pretty sure I forgot the Japanese.
Umeki?
Umeki, yeah. But regardless, I mean, two players that are still keeping this character alive and well. We still see Geist, Death Spade, Lima killing it, and the Japanese. And I know the name, I just don't know how to pronounce it. So
people just say Tama P because that second half of the tag, we're not touching that.
Yeah. Tama P is one hell of a player as well in their own right. So two characters in this meta, I want to say they are still viable. But, I mean, they're probably in the upper echelon of the mid-tier or lower echelon of high tier at best. But it's going to be a good one, nonetheless.
Yeah, very explosive match, too. These two characters are definitely known for their incredibly broken punish game.
Right.
And very technical, too. Bayo has a lot to explore, and especially, but oh my god, those Peach item combos, I feel like you don't even need Turnip to touch a dead. You can do stuff with the float cancel up air and stuff. There's so much I can't even go through today.
Absolutely.
But
one thing to keep in mind, though, is that shield punish game. I mean, I expect Bayo to have a good out-of-shield game. Kemu has a lot of work to put in if she wants to make sure that she's getting her damage output and the stocks. Because one thing we know about Bayo, she does struggle to kill. She can get that damage pretty easily in the first 10, 15 seconds, but after that, what do you do, especially against a floaty like Peach?
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. You have to rely a lot on those edge guards, like some offstage back airs. Hopefully, you can get a hard read with something like her pretty powerful jab, but it is quite slow, so it is going to be difficult for Kemu to get kills here. But, I mean, it's definitely possible to get some of those crazy finishers off of her longer combos.
Right. Yeah, and it looks like we're going to lock in Kemu with the Bayonetta. Jukain should be locking in on the Peach real soon. It is going to be the first game, as mentioned already, Fusion 263, The Road to Collision. We are here to begin now. Jukain versus Kemu.
All right, let's start things off. All right, looks like we're starting on Hollow Bastion here, a stage I actually didn't know was a starter here.
Yeah, a lot of things have changed in the meta. I think everybody's becoming more grounded on Hollow Bastion being a starter and the Animal Crossing stages being counter picks.
Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good, honestly. I do kind of like Hollow Bastion, and it seems that Jukain does too, using those the longer base platform to just sort of space things out a little bit. Use a lot of those dashbacks to get away from the approaching Bayo's aerials, but
yeah, one thing
making some really good use of it.
Yeah, one thing you want to do if you're Jukain, you want to maintain that center stage, because Bayo, one thing she's going to do is she's going to rack up that damage as quickly as possible. Do you have a jump? No. Utilizing the air dodge right there, and that's going to cost the stock right there for Kemu. But nonetheless, get that damage built up. One big hit away from taking the stock and evening things back out. But let's see if Jukain can get some extra credit damage.
Yeah, no, let's see. It's definitely going to be easy for Jukain to get some of those, that extra credit, because I have seen him pull out some crazy technical stuff with his character before.
Oh!
But not even needing it here! Never mind! I was gonna say he's gonna win through straight hits alone, but getting the RNG gods to bless him with the bomb on there.
Yeah, getting that from the bomb factory. They're bombs, but nothing coming out of it right there for Jukain. 83% already racked up into extra credit damage. You love to see this from Jukain, and it seems like Kemu is just trying to slow things down, trying to catch their footing again, but struggling right there because Jukain seems to be covering almost every option, but the nice up tilt into back air to seal the stock, even in the stock's accounts.
Yeah, was able to get the kill confirmed pretty reliably there. Doesn't look like struggling to kill is going to be something that Kemu specifically is going to struggle with here.
Right.
But let's see. Oh, try to get something off of the jumper with the witch twist, but not going to get anything too strong there. Only 48%.
Hey, damage is damage, and you got to take what you can get. But I love what Kemu's deciding to do. Deciding to play the game very slow at her own pace, the way that she wants to play the game. And it seems to be paying off because down a whole stock and had 83% before losing that first stock. And now evening things back out, but the nice neutral B, the Toad, coming in clutch for Jukain.
Get down, Mrs. President. Immediately getting that counter to get that second stock here. But 82%, this looks like it could be wrapped up and pretty even. Oh, did it get the sweet spot on the back here? So still gonna have a little bit more time to play neutral to build up that extra credit.
Ooh, right there, not opting to go for a grab. That could have been a good punish right there, but Jukain gonna take advantage of the moment and tack on a quick 35 for your troubles right there. Jukain now slowing the game down himself, deciding this is my lead. I have the stage control. I have the game control right now, and I'm going to make sure that you have to do the approaching.
It looks like it here. Kemu definitely struggling to play that approaching game a little bit here. And it looks like Jukain's taking some really strong advantage of that, building even more extra credit. Might even be a 2-stock here, but missing the downer on the 2-frame. A bit unfortunate, but still, I mean, you're almost lapping her in presents here. You're not really going to complain too much.
Yep. Yeah. A back throw to throw off the DI game right there from Jukain. Not going to get much out of it, but it's a good way to mix things up and getting that back air to seal the stock. You may see a Bayo down, but you can never counter out because Bayo is quick to tack on that damage. Never mind.
I saw the vision there. There was a second there that something crazy was going to happen, but unfortunately, barely missing the second witch twist there and leaving herself wide open for a back air from Jukain to take things to a 1-0.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bayo already had a lot of rage built up, and on top of that, you're fighting a floaty character in Peach, so SDIing or just getting out of that combo is pretty easy for a character like Peach. Jukain took full advantage of that, but nonetheless, good stuff to both players in this game one. That unfortunate SD, that was a difference maker at the end of the day. Who's to say what could have happened that game one if it wasn't for that one particular moment?
Yeah, no, pretty much anything can happen with these characters. Like I said before, Bayo's a very explosive character, especially in that punish game, so I feel like this game can either be a 3-stock or it can be a 3-stock in the other direction, actually, with a character like Peach, too.
Right. Seems like we're getting a change of pace, a change of scenery, and we are back to the solid grounds. We are used to seeing the stage on a tri-state basis. We are back in PS2.
Our home away from home, Pokemon Stadium 2. I've seen whole Game 10 sets and Grand Finals only take place on this stage. It's crazy.
It's a very neutral stage for most characters. I can see why, and it's just, I mean, just the stage layout. It works out for all kinds of characters. The stage is pretty long in length, and you have pretty decent-sized platforms that could just extend your combo game. But right now, Kemu doing exactly what she started in game one, which is that quick 90% damage. But now Jukain starting up to rally here.
Turning up the pace here a little bit, but still not getting anything too technical here. Only getting some stray hits, but still evening things out just a little bit. Might be able to get something else here to bring it to a 90-90 here, but still, Kemu taking on some pretty strong positions here in advantage.
It's crazy to say that these two characters, they're so good at tacking on damage, but they play the long game. Oh my gosh, and speaking of long game, you waited too long on the ledge, and that costed you your stock, getting that quick drop, that turnip drop to seal the stock.
You know, really good awareness there from Jukain, using the long-listed hitbox of that Z-jump to catch Kemu staying at ledge. And even knowing that since she was above 100%, those iframes were not going to last as long as she thought they would.
Yep, and that's a good way to start right now. Good DI coming out from Jukain. Should be able to live there. Yes, gonna avoid the bullets, but still in the corner, not a good spot, but nice back air. Just knowing when to punish Bayo in those whiff punishes has been the game changer for Jukain here.
Yeah, it looks like it's some really good awareness here. Okay, I was about to compliment trying to catch the ABK there, but okay, you were kind of pushing it there. The 3 up smashes in center stage there.
And gonna catch Jukain slipping this time, throwing out the Toad just in case Kemu were to throw off an attack, but no, the punish game comes out from Kemu, evening the stocks, but 137 on Bayo. Who's to say what's gonna happen?
Wait, jump!
Oh! Not enough.
Oh, good DI there from Jukain though, but still looks pretty scary.
All right, we're gonna live it out, but for how long? 156, that is max rage, that is max percent damage already done on Kemu. And one big hit from Peach can definitely seal the stock, but Jukain, he's playing that patient game again. You gotta come to me because every time Jukain has approached, we've seen the punish and the F smash getting him sent back off stage.
God. Okay, if that, oh my gosh. I love the ledge pressure here. Just trying to keep Jukain stuck on that corner and just getting every single option from ledge perfectly there. Neutral got up caught amazingly with that forward throw there, but...
And I love how Kemu's switching up the game plan now, using the daddy long legs, or should I say mommy long legs, to just like space out her moves. And Kemu's playing to perfection right now. Even the game out, after being down 150 in this second stock, now both characters sitting at kill percent.
Oh my gosh, a 1% lead here on Kemu.
That's that.
The
That's
throw?
that. Yes.
That might do it. Yeah, that is. Oh my gosh, even with the perfect DI, the full rage, not gonna matter here.
Ooh.
Oh, but the other.
I want
Rare to see that move kill.
I want to say that was bad DI, but I just think that was the high enough percent to get the stock. But now, first blow coming out from Bayonetta, 47 tacked on. Nothing to scoff at. Peach can make that up in one turnip or down tilt combo. There you go.
Oh, speaking of, like you said, almost exactly there.
All right. We got ourselves a game, but this is a must-win game for Kemu if she wants to stay alive. Jukain not going to allow that to happen that easily, though. Good punish right there from Jukain.
All right, down throw back air. 100% right here, and one more back air. Ledge can probably do it. Oh my gosh, almost got the up smash on the ABK that they were looking for, but unfortunately just barely missing it. And now it looks like Kemu in a really good position here to take back this game.
Yep, just playing the waiting game right now. Jukain threw out a lot of unsafe options right there. That's going to tack on some damage on him, but still. Nice forward air. Trying to challenge with the back air was Kemu, but did not come out in time.
Oh, the dot ice, that's going to do a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, stuck at ledge. This is pretty scary right now for Kemu.
Oh!
What the hell?
You just got served. You got served. Tennis style racket right there. Oh.
What kind of forward smash was that? What were you trying to read there, Jukain? Oh my god.
I don't know if the tennis racket F smash was the call. I thought he would go for the golf club. But hey, you got the stock, you got the game, you got the set, and that was a huge sigh of relief coming out from Jukain if you didn't look at the camera right there. Jukain definitely nothing to scoff at. Kemu played very well. She played to the best of her abilities. Unfortunately, Jukain came out on top this time around.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate to see for Kemu, but still a great showing, I have to say. I mean, this is someone who was seated decently higher than you, and you still were able to take it to last stock, last hit, both games. Yeah. Definitely nothing to scoff at. Gonna have a pretty great losers run, I gotta say.
Oh, for sure. And that's the thing about Tri-State. You know, you can never count out anybody. You got to play everybody like if they're MK Leo, if they're the next Fargo, because Tri-State is just known to have some random killers that will just really ruin a lot of brackets for people. And Kemu just displayed what she's capable of doing. Jukain's going to get the upper end at the end of the day. And as seeding predicted, is going to move on, but not in an easy fashion.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's kind of scary to see for you round one, especially something that close. You're going to be a little bit shooken up for those later sets in bracket.
Right.
But yeah, going to fight Pizza and winners round two. But I think we are going to be moving on to the other A pool, if I am looking at it correctly, for Bob and Ardot. So
yes! Are we getting Bob on stream? Are we getting my tribal chief on stream? Yes, we're getting Comic Bob. I jokingly said that I would